Ladies and gentlemen, it is your host here. It is Team Rai. And how are you doing on this Tuesday's edition? I am doing very well. So, if you mind, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, and my own Facebook page. It's called The Rai Show, with all the shows I discuss about random stuff on there. So check it out. You may like it, you may not like it. So all the information, like I said before, will be down below. The article will be down below, although the link will be down below. Now it is time to discuss wrestling news, wrestling topics, and a lot of awesome information to discuss for you. Now if you like, sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab some meat, grab some drink. Now, if you're doing like that, maybe you want to check a villain and hear my thoughts, my opinions on the subject, and of course, the link will be down below, or the article will be down below. Let's roll this. Paul Heyman, CM Punk have great chemistry in the square circle. When CM Punk used to work for the WWE, it was awesome. I loved it, love it, love it. Okay? Awesome. Great chemistry, like I said. Better than when Paul Heyman used to work with Kurt Axel. That did not work out very well. Didn't he used to work for Cesaro too? On his own, I think. Let me know down below. That did not work out very well. Probably some other guys. It did not work out very well with Paul Heyman. I forgot who else. But of course CM Punk and Roman Reigns, and of course Brock Lesnar. You know, I still don't like the idea that Paul Heyman is there with Roman and he's just there. He don't talk, nothing. So it's just like that part is kind of stupid. But whatever, you know. Okay. Paul Heyman did not work with CM Punk until the Icon 2012 heel run during his 434 days championship reign. The two worked together until Paul Heyman betrayed him at the Money Bank pay-per-view in 2013. So it's the same thing what Paul Heyman did to Brock Lesnar, Series 2002, when he joined forces with the Big Show. You know, that was an epic moment, great rivalry. So it's nothing new with Paul Heyman. He always turns back on someone. You know, always. He's a genius. You know, I really wish that his ECW was still around. His version of ECW, not McMahon's version. But I guess it's never meant to be to stick around this long. So I love it. It was awesome. Very extreme and crazy stuff. I think that all the ECW matches are all on WWE Network. I think it is. Not too sure. Who misses the original ECW? Let me know down below. And who's your favorite ECW legend? You like RVD, Sandman, Tommy Dreamer, the list goes on and on. So, you know, you guys could check it out. Paul Heyman's a freaking genius. I don't know how long it's going to keep doing this. What he, does. Probably going to keep doing it until he can't go any longer. So, I'm wondering how much money did the WWE give Paul Heyman? How many years? I'm assuming every couple of years they have to re-sign him. He's a freaking genius. But I'm not a big fan of when he had to get in the square circle that one time. Of course, he can't wrestle like crap. But he just there. I think he had a match with CM Punk. Of course, Oh yeah, he had his other guy was a right back. Of course, that did not work out very well. These guys need to have chemistry in a square circle to have anything to do with Paul Heyman. You know, him and Kurt Axel. Of course, that did not work out very well. That sucks that Kurt Axel got released, but that's how WWE is. They treat some other superstars, and other superstars, they don't treat them like royalty, you know? And that Roman Reigns will never get released from the company because he's so loyal, you know? I'd be shocked if WWE ever released him, but you never say never. He's not untouchable. None of these guys are. So, I know a lot of you, or maybe a few of you, want CM Punk come back to the ring. If he does, let's just have one more match and that's it. Don't let him continuing having these matches. Don't be like Hogan. When Hogan says, or actually the fan says, one more match leads up to 2, and then 3, then he's a part-timer, then go back on road for full-time. No. One match is enough. Off the record, who watches SmackDown? Who watched Raw last night? A very goofy show, whatever. Same old, same old. The thing I don't understand, they bring in John Morrison back to WWE and they treat him like this. Really? If you watched last night on Raw, you know what I'm talking about. If not, go check it out. John Morrison is very, very talented, but once again, they're not booking him very well. So why even bring him into the mix? I don't understand that. Very stupid. They always bring these guys back. Even the females, they don't treat them very well. You know? They treat John Morrison better than their first time around. They just didn't give him a major push. And I know that DVD came out a couple years ago. It was not very good. And people still bought it. Like myself. So, I think we might see a match between John Morrison and The Miz. Probably sometime down the road. Just wait. Miz always break things up with his partner. They always have a feud. I remember Alex Riley. You remember that? Him and The Miz. Great rivalry. But eventually, he got released from the company. Who's better athlete? John Morrison or The Miz? Leave a comment down below. I think, hands down, John Morrison. But he needs to work on his ring skills. Okay, have a good one, and I'll see you guys tonight. Deuces.